Hey, what's up, y'all? My name's Kennedy, and welcome to my channel.
Baby, won't you bang my line? Cause if you bad and broke, that's a sign that you messing with a lame, wasting time. Let me take you to the hills for the vibes. Bad new vibe, tryna tell me.
So over on my Instagram, which, by the way, if you don't follow me, go ahead and do that. I asked you guys if you wanted to see content on, how I take my Instagram pictures, how I edit them, blase, basically the whole Instagram thing. So after kind of like looking at how I would plan out these videos, I realized that I couldn't fit all of the information into one. So I have decided to start Instagram 101. So this will be a mini series on where I cover just, all the different types of things that I think are important in making a good Instagram post and having a nice Instagram feed. And all of those good things to make sure that you are getting the likes and the interaction that you want out of your Instagram page. So today's video is going to cover three very important things, and those are theme, inspiration, and style. Throughout this video, I'm going to pop up some ideas up on the screen of like some of the things that I'm talking about so you guys can get a visual, because I think it's really helpful to kind of see some Instagram pages that I personally think have, really good layouts and really good themes and are inspiration for me. So I think those will be helpful in, you guys seeing what I'm kind of talking about here. The first thing that I want to talk about is theme. So theme is basically going to be what is your page all about. Now, if you're not someone that's not really interested in like growing your page or increasing your likes or, gaining more followers and stuff, theme might not really be for you. If you're just someone who takes Instagram pics, for the memories, then you can skip over this and go straight to inspiration. But if you are interested in growing your page and having like a really nice looking aesthetic Instagram page, then theme is very important. So when it comes to theme, I don't think it has to be anything super specific, but basically your page should have just kind of a general feel to it. It should have a good vibe to it. And if you're someone who has a very specific interest, then that might be your theme. So say you're someone who's super into yoga and all of your posts are like yoga posts, then your theme is yoga. And you might wonder, like, why is this really important? Well, I think it's important because one thing that I've noticed when it comes to social media is that people crave consistency. So say you follow this girl because she be posting like bomb wigs, like wigs be laid, and you love her wig posts. And then all of a sudden one day she starts posting antique cars. You're going to be really confused and you're not going to want to interact with her page anymore because suddenly she's changed up her theme. Like, I'm not really feeling it anymore because I follow this person because they gave me the specific type of content that I really enjoyed. Now, in saying that, I don't think you should be scared to change up your theme at all. I personally have gone through like a couple theme changes in the past few months. When I first started my locks, I thought that my theme was going to be hair. Like, I thought my page was going to be all locks and that was going to be it, and I was going to be like one of the lock girlies on Instagram. But I quickly realized I don't really like posting about my hair all that often. It gets kind of boring to me, and like that just wasn't my thing. So I had to kind of change up my theme again and include a lot more like full body outfit pics, because that's what I really enjoyed posting, and that's the kind of content that I like, and that's the kind of content that I follow. So I was like, you know what, my page is gonna be outfits, outfit inspiration, some makeup posts, things like that. So if, one day you wake up and you're like, I completely hate the way my Instagram looks, go ahead and archive all of those pics just like I did. Like, really, it doesn't even take that long. Just archive the pics. And, you can always bring them back one day if you feel like, the new theme that you tried isn't really working out, you can always bring a pic back. That is the one thing that I do love about Instagram. But don't be scared to change your theme, but figure out what that theme is. You know, am I gonna be a makeup page? Am I gonna be an outfit inspiration page? Am I going to be a fitness page? If you do that, then you are much more likely to have people who are looking for those specific type of themes follow you and interact with your posts. So you're going to see a lot more likes, a lot more consistency, because you are being more consistent in your theme. So if you think you already know what your theme is, go ahead and drop a comment down below. I want to know what kind of things that you guys enjoy posting. Like I said, my theme is pretty much outfits, makeup, you know, the whole thing. Basically being a baddie. Like, my theme is baddie. That's what your theme can be. It's fine. Like, your theme doesn't have to be anything really specific, but just try to keep a general aesthetic throughout your whole page. Also, when it comes to theme, like I said, it doesn't have to be anything super specific, because I think a theme can also be, you know, how you lay out your pictures. So if you are someone who does like picture of yourself, picture of something aesthetic, and then like another picture of yourself, or if you do like color blocking, like those are different themes that can look really good on an Instagram page, because, you know, you have that standard layout of the 3 pics going across, so you can really play with you know, how your Instagram page looks all together rather than just, you know, post by post. So you're creating something that's interesting to look at when someone new comes to your page and, you know, they see all of your posts and they're like, hey, you know, this is just like a really pretty looking Instagram page. Those types of pages are going to be the ones that you are more inclined to follow. The next thing I want to talk about is inspiration. So I honestly think inspiration might be one of like the most important things in me determining what kind of things I post and you know, what kind of outfits I'm posting and things like that. So inspiration is basically going to be, you know, who are you following, who are you drawing your inspiration from, and I think this is honestly one of the most important things in kind of determining like outfits, poses, you know, those different types of things that you actually want to post on your page. If you take the theme that you already figured out, you know, that you have, so say your theme is makeup. So if you are a makeup type of person, you might want to look at some other, you know, makeup pages, see how they post their pictures. I've noticed that a lot of makeup pages will obviously have close-ups of whoever is doing the posting. Pretty much all of their pictures will be close-up face pictures, so you don't see a lot of outfits. You don't see a lot of, you know, other things going on. You don't see a lot of them posting their like friends or things like that. It's mostly just them, it's mostly close-ups, and a lot of times the backgrounds will be the same, because at the end of the day, what they want you to focus on is the makeup. So, you know, take that into consideration when you're thinking about your theme. Look at these other pages, see how they are executing that. Also, if you are like a style and fashion type person, maybe you're posting a lot more, you know, full body pictures. Maybe you're posting different kinds of like aesthetic type things that go with your style and fashion. Maybe you're posting you know, handbags and shoes and a lot more accessories. These pages are going to be open to a lot of different types of pictures, because you could include style and fashion that isn't even your own. So maybe you're posting like models, or you're posting different kinds of, I don't know, stuff that you find inspirational. A lot of style and fashion people will also have kind of like home decor and things like that all within their page. So, you know, it can be open to a lot of different things that all kind of feed into that style and fashion theme. Another big theme on Instagram is like hair. So if you're going to be a hair page, obviously you're going to be posting a lot more close-ups, a lot more things that are about your hair. You're going to be posting new hairstyles, and you know, you're just going to be kind of feeding into that theme. So when you're looking for inspiration, it's good to already have your theme down, because then you're looking at pages that fit the theme that you already know that you kind of want to do. so you can see how they're posting, see how they lay out their pages, and you can kind of draw inspiration from that. Now, I'm not saying to copy anybody. That's lame, and honestly, you're not gonna like get any new interaction, because if you're copying someone to the T, then why would they follow you? Obviously, they're just gonna follow the person that you're copying. Like, be yourself, which I'll get to that in a second, but you know, find these things that inspire you, but don't aim to copy them exactly. Now, when it comes to inspiration, I will tell you, Instagram is cool for inspo, but my top 2 things for actual, like, my personal inspiration when it comes to like outfits and things like that are Twitter and Pinterest. Now, I say these 2 because I don't know what it is about Instagram, but like, obviously you're seeing the people that you follow for the most part, so you're seeing things that you already interact with, and you know, your For You page or Explore page or whatever is mostly going to be types of content that you are already interacting with, so it may not be anything all that fresh or new. But when it comes to Twitter and Pinterest, you are going to see a lot more things that other people are interacting with that end up on your page. And I think that's why they're so good for inspiration. So there are so many pictures that I see on Twitter of like girls' different selfies and outfits and things that I'm like, girl, that's a look. That is a look. I'm gonna be, you know, pulling off of that a little bit because it's something that, you know, really inspired me, and I wouldn't have seen it if someone hadn't retweeted it on my page. And the same thing goes for Pinterest. So with Pinterest, obviously your like Explore page or For You page is based off of things that you like, but these are going to be things that are a lot more specific to like different points of your interest. I feel like Instagram kind of takes 1 or 2 interests and like that's all you see on your Explore page. But Pinterest, you know, if you have a lot of different boards for outfits, for makeup, for hair, for whatever, it's going to be showing you a lot of different content to kind of fill up all of those different boards. So you're going to see a lot of different variety on Pinterest, and I think it's awesome for figuring out you know, different poses, different outfits, different ways to style your hair, you know, all of that kind of stuff can be drawn from Pinterest. My latest post actually was inspired from 2 different Pinterest pictures. So I saw this one Pinterest picture and I was like, you know, I really like how she's styled, I really like how she's posed, and I think I want to do something along those lines. So then I went thrifting the other day and I found this super cute corduroy oversized shirt, and I was like, this is gonna work kind of along the idea of this picture that I saw. So I went ahead and got the shirt, and I was like, you know, the picture that I saw didn't have a corduroy short shirt. She was wearing like a jacket. So I was like, you know, I'm not really 100% sure how I want to style this. So then I went to Pinterest and looked up corduroy shirt outfits. Just like that, I had a way to kind of style the shirt. I was able to, you know, feed off of the inspiration of a couple of different pictures in order to create my own idea of, you know, how I wanted to execute that picture. Inspiration is not only important for like picking out an outfit and kind of putting pieces together, but also it's important for looking at, you know, where do people take their pictures, what kinds of clothes are they wearing in certain settings. And I will talk about, you know, background and stuff like that more in other videos, but I think looking at Pinterest is super good for kind of gaining insight on all of those sort of things. So, you know, how are people posing? Where are they taking their pictures? What kinds of fits are they putting together? Blase. At the end of the day, if you're looking at Pinterest, if you're looking at Twitter, I think those are going to be really good ways to kind of see pictures that you might not usually see on your Instagram, and drawing inspiration from those. Before I get into the last point, make sure you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up because y'all know it helps the algorithm. Thank you. All right, so the last point that I want to talk about is style. And this is like your personal style. So, you know, how are you bringing your own bit of creativity to the post that you are making? So as I said before, you want to have a theme that's kind of consistent, and you want to draw inspiration from other things that are trending and other things that are being posted. But at the end of the day, you have to have your own personal style, because no one's going to follow you if you're just like copying someone else. People want to see new content. They want to see something interesting, something different. And the only way you're gonna get those likes, the only way you're gonna get those interactions, and have those like really fire posts is to have something that's unique to yourself. So how do you bring your own sense of style into the pictures that you're drawing inspiration from? I think a really big part of this is making sure that you're, using older things that you already have in your belongings. Like, I think it's important to not just, go and try to copy someone's outfit down to the T. Maybe take a couple little different things that you like from their outfit, and tie that into things that you already have, things that you already like, different things that are important to you, maybe, so that you're bringing your own sense of self into the picture. Because if I went onto Pinterest and tried to copy a picture down to the T, then what am I doing other than wearing the same clothes that some other girl was wearing? Try to bring your own little bit of life, your own little bit of fashion into every pic that you have, so that people are more willing to interact with your posts, and you get a better post altogether. So to recap, in our first Instagram 101 class, we've talked about theme, what is your page about? What kind of things do you want to post? What's your aesthetic? We talked about inspiration. Where are you getting your post ideas from? Finding that inspiration from different kind of posts that you've seen before. Using things like Pinterest, Twitter, Instagram to find different kind of pictures that you like. And we talked about style. So, bringing your own sense of fashion into your pictures, making things unique, making them specific to you and the people that you are posting for. I think that these three things are really important to creating really good Instagram content. I feel like these are the things that I've kind of noticed when looking at other big pages. And I'm not saying by any means that I'm like an expert or the Instagram guru or anything, but these are just things that I noticed, and I think will be really important in helping you build up your Instagram presence and, creating really good posts that people want to interact with. So if you enjoyed this video, if you felt like it was helpful, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let me know down in the comments what you guys want to see next. I think my next video will either be on how I actually take and edit my pictures, or on when to post, how often you should post, blase, things like that. So let me know what you would rather see next. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Stay on the lookout for the next one, and I'll see you next time.